Hello everyone. We are still working on the Egyptian numeration system. In a previous video, I showed you how to convert from the Egyptian numeral to the Hindu Arabic or the decimal system. In this video, I'm going to show you how to convert from the Hindu Arabic or the decimal system to the Egyptian numeral. So we have been given two values here that I'm going to work through as examples. The first one is 134 in decimals, and the other one is 20,321. So we are going to convert them to Egyptian numerals and write the final answer using these Egyptian numerals. All right. So I have here the chart of all the Egyptian numerals along with their decimal equivalents. And as we know, the values increase by multiples of 10, and as you will see later on, it makes things somewhat easier when we do the conversion from the decimal to Egyptian. Now, the process for converting from decimal to Egyptian is going to be just the reverse of the process that we used when converting from Egyptian to decimal. All right. First step in this case is to break up this value 134 and rewrite it in terms of the values of the Egyptian numerals. All right. So we have been given here 134. I'm going to rewrite this by breaking it up as, and let me pull up my pen here, as 100, right? 134 has 100 plus 30, right? Plus 4. So when we add them up, we get back 134. But I've written it out as, by breaking them up into 100 plus 30 plus 4. In the next step, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how many 100s we have. So we have 100, correct? 1 times 100 plus how many 10s do we have in 30? Because you see over here, the values are all 1, 10, 100. They are increasing by multiples of 10. So we have to again rewrite what we just broke up in multiples of 10 or 100 or 1000 and so on. So 30 can be rewritten as 3 times 10, and then 4 can be written as 4 times 1. All right. So in this step, in the second step, I have written this entire 100 plus 30 plus 4 in terms of the values in the Egyptian system. So the Egyptian system has either 1, 10, 100, 1000 and so on. So that's why I rewrote it as 1, 100, 3 10s and 4 1s. All right. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start representing these in terms of these Egyptian symbols. All right, so 100. So what is 100 here? 100 has this symbol, right? This symbol, which is called a scroll. So we need one of these scrolls, 100. So I'm going to put this scroll, and then we need 3 10s. So 10, what is the symbol for 10? This arch here, right? Arch-shaped figure. So I need 3 of those. Each arch has value 10. So I'm going to write it as, I'm going to put 3 arches, 3 10s, and then we have 4 1s. So what is the symbol for 1, this vertical staff or the vertical line. We need 4 of those, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is our Egyptian numeral, which is the equivalent of 134. All right? Now let's work on the second example, and this is a larger number. So we will expect our Egyptian numeral will also be a long series of symbols. So this has 20,321. So again, let's first break it down as into 10,000s or thousands and 300s and so on. All right, so let's start the process here. So we can write it down as 20,000 plus 300 plus 20 plus 1. All right, so we rewrite 20,321 as 20,000 plus 300 plus 20 plus 1. And now we are going to rewrite this in the form of multiplication in terms of the values of the Egyptian numerals. So 20,000 means 2 times 10,000, correct? 2 times 10,000. So I extracted the 10,000 from the 20,000 and wrote it as 2 times 10,000. And then we have 300s. So I'm going to write it as plus 3 times 100. All right. And then plus 2 times 10. And there is only 1, 1. So plus 1, 1. All right. And now let's start using the, let's start writing the whole numeral in Egyptian symbols. All right, so 2 times 10,000. So what is the symbol for 10,000? Let's look it up. It's a pointing finger here, this one. So we need 2 of those. So I'm going to write it as, I don't know, maybe something like this. And this, we need 2 of these pointing fingers. And then 3 100s. So 100 is this coil or the rope. Scroll is what they call it. So we need 3 of those. So 1, 2, 3. And then we need 2 10s, which means 2 arches. This figure here. 2 arches. And then finally we need 1 staff. 1 vertical line. 1. All right. So now we have completed the conversion. We have the entire value written in Egyptian numerals. So the Egyptian equivalent of 20,321 consists of 2 pointing fingers, 3 scrolls, followed by 2 arches, and then finally a 1. A 1 meaning a vertical line or a staff is what they call. So this is how you're going to go about converting from the decimal to Egyptian numerals. All right.